After 6 games and 15 goals, it comes as no surprise that Cote d'Ivoire finished top of Group B in the 2012 African Cup of Nations. Welcome to MTN Football Webcast. I'm your host, Brian Lee. Alongside me, we have Dwayne DeLocca. And Dwayne, let's be honest, Cote d'Ivoire was simply impressive. They won all 3 of their games. They scored 5 goals. And probably the most impressive thing about them was the fact that they didn't concede a goal.
Yeah, Brian, I can tell you're firmly behind the Cote d'Ivoire with that orange jersey you're wearing. But in all seriousness, yes, they were impressive, very impressive defensively. But I thought what's really lacked for Cote d'Ivoire is their goal scoring. They've not pushed forward. They're traditionally not the type of team that'll go and score 9 goals in a game. That you're likely to see from a team like a Guinea, like a Mali, like a Senegal. But certainly teams like Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire, they do what they need to do in any given match. But Cote d'Ivoire have not looked impressive. They've not looked like they can easily step it up a gear, take it to the next level as a team like Ghana did in their second group match against Mali, where they were outplayed by Mali in patches, got to that hour mark and suddenly turned it around, didn't look back. Cote d'Ivoire have not done that, and I think that's going to be a big concern. But traditionally they fly through the group stages and the real tests start to come in the knockout stages. Last Africa Cup of Nations, of course, they cruised through the group stage and then they met Algeria in the quarterfinals and got knocked out. So for them to be facing Equatorial Guinea, co-hosts in Equatorial Guinea as well, maybe there's a slip up in the making. To be honest though, I don't think it's going to happen. This is a Cote d'Ivoire side that showed class and ability, and I still believe they're going to make their way through to the final. But I still, but in terms of areas to work on, they've got to work on upping their game. Just make us believe that they're interested in playing football and winning every time.
Looking at second spot in this group, Dwayne, we all knew it would be up for grabs. Were you surprised that Sudan took it over Angola, although be it on goal difference?
Yeah, I've got to say that I was a bit surprised that Sudan took it ahead of the likes of Angola, or even Burkina Faso ended up bottom of the group. But I think you've got to give credit to the Sudanese, because at every opportunity they came out and they played and punched above their weight. They created history at this African Cup of Nations. They'd never scored a goal since 1976. They got 4 of them in their group matches. They had not won a match since 1970. They claimed that on the final day against the odds to make it through to the quarterfinal stages. I think they really achieved against all odds. That's what's been most impressive. Everyone loves a good underdog story, and after Equatorial Guinea had made it through, huge underdog story, but they were co-hosts. Libya couldn't quite make it happen after all the recent trouble in their country, but then Sudan come along and they make it happen for themselves.